What's going on, everybody? I'm still tired and I actually want to be productive today. So I'm thinking about changing things up a little bit. I've already done my morning walk and everything, and then I came up to, go ahead and start recording. And I started recording because I realized or recognized yesterday that like the first 3 hours of the day, I had the most energy. I felt like I could be the most productive. So in light of that, I'm going ahead and I'm going to record these videos and whatnot, because I feel like that's like my priority number one. But for my schoolwork, I'm not going to meditate and read and take my cold shower until I get some of those to-do list things done. So, I still have my rule. The day doesn't start until after I've taken my cold shower. So it's really just we're pushing the day back. And I want to see how this goes. I have class at 12:30. I still got to do all the things that, I still need to do all the small, the meditation, the reading, all those things. I need to get those done. I need to do them intentionally. But I just want to see how this goes. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Ladies and gentlemen, the setup of champions. But no, I just wrote out everything that I need to get done. Or that I want to get done before my class, which I realize that I have to go to because we have a quiz. So that's definitely going to be fun, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the time in, see how I can get everything together and see how the energy feels. Okay, so I got a good amount of work done, about an hour and a half, right? Nothing too crazy, but I feel fairly prepared for my quiz, which is cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other things that I have, the meditation and, the other parts of my morning routine. And then from there, go take my quiz, come back, finish the work that I had to do. And then I think I can call it a day. When it comes to working, so to speak. I still gotta edit the videos, but yeah. So back to the roof. All right, we're back on the roof. I just finished meditating, reading, all the things. It felt really good. I feel like I am kind of firing on all cylinders, and I've been doing that for longer than I did it yesterday, so it's already an improvement. Meditation, it was good. I was less focused than I was yesterday, but more focused than I was the first day. So it's gonna have its oscillations, even from day to day, regardless of how long I do it. So pretty proud of that. The reading was really good today. It was basically just, the reading was really good today as well. It was about how hard you can really push yourself and how very few people know what their limits are, and even fewer people really want to figure it out. And that was very illuminating to me, because I was thinking about yesterday and how I didn't have the most productive day. And, next thing you know, I'm reading this book saying hey, you can always push yourself further. You don't know what your limit is. And it's I didn't push myself to my limit yesterday. I haven't found out how hard I can truly work. So that's definitely inspiring. And I think that, a trait in people who are successful, people who are relentless, they know where their limits are, right? Because they've had to push themselves to them. And maybe they didn't even have to, they just did it because they wanted to, right? So that's what I want to embody. Looking forward, I have class today, 12:30. I got my quiz and everything. After that, though, I'm gonna come back and I think I'm gonna see how much I can do. I outlined way too much stuff for me to do. Things that I thought would take about 30 minutes ended up taking an hour and a half, right? But I still have those things on my to-do list, and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna see if I can do it. Why not push myself and see how far I can really go? I'm not gonna add anything else to it, nothing else to the plate, but I am gonna see if I can do what I outlined for myself, because I was honestly thinking about giving up and just not doing it. But I want to do it anyway. And I'm gonna go to all of my class, because I can't I can't just skip it. If I'm gonna do it, like I don't like half doing things. You know, that's more of a principle thing. It's not even about school, because honestly, I can take or leave school right now. But it's about the principle of not half doing anything. So let me go ahead and get going. Let me get started. I'm having a good day. I'm having a really good day. Just left class and I'm about to go find a shady spot to do some work at. After class I ate some of my meal prep that I brought with me. That was good. I didn't spend any money, thank goodness. I also went to one of my friends' like fundraiser thing that he got going on. It was nice. The gimmick was like you pay like $5 and you get a splashing with water. So like cold water. It's a nice day, and I had to make sure they stay hydrated and everything. So yeah, I'm about to get to work. We're gonna see really how long I can work at something. It's not really like a challenge, but I do wanna have some things on my list. I really want to do my best to not leave until it's all done. So we'll see how that goes. See how that goes. Another day in the books. I'm happy. Good work was done today. I didn't really record like the aftermath of me working, but between my time working in the morning and the afternoon, and I did a little bit of work like in the evenings, you know, like editing videos and such. Between all of that, I probably did about 4.5 hours of work, which isn't bad considering that, you know, for the past like 2 weeks or so I haven't really done much of anything. So I'll 100% take that. That's progress, and I'm really rocking with progress right now. I think that I won't say I was successful at finding out just how far I could go, because of the nature of the work that I was doing, but I did feel that feeling of like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, but I can keep chopping away at it. So like, let me do that and just see how it feels. And funnily enough, that feeling never got worse. It was just the same. You know, like I just kept feeling like, dang, I don't want to do this, but you know, just keep chopping away at it. Just keep chopping away at it. Just keep chopping away at it. And it was only when I got distracted, or I allowed myself to get distracted, that I actually lost productivity. So I remember there was an acronym that I heard about focus, and it's following one course until success. Maybe that's really what it is. Just do the same thing. Don't look any other direction like it's going to suck. You can just keep chopping away at things way longer than you think that you can. So that's something that I think is quite valuable. You know, given like, let's say I'm doing something, I just have to do the next thing, right? I can just keep chopping away at it. You know, like today I had to learn something, right? And I didn't take into account that learning is like, that's repetition. It takes time. And that's just like the nature of the work. But if I have like tasks to do, just task after task after task after task, it doesn't get worse. And that's something that I've, you know, observed in other parts of my life. So I think today was a good day. I got a good lesson out of today. Couple takeaways, like if I have work to do, just go ahead and do it in the morning. Like don't worry, don't wait for the whole morning routine to be finished. You can keep chugging away at tasks, and at the end of the day, like you will be tired, but it'll be a good tired. That's how I'm feeling right now. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. See what else we can get.